KNDY.
And a good evening, high school basketball fans. Dusty Donis back with you from Barton Community College in Great Bend at LT and Sheila Flesky Court on the campus of Barton Community College as we get set for the boys' side of the quarterfinals here in Great Bend as the Axtell Eagles are the number 2 seed coming into the state tournament here tonight at 20-4, and they will entertain the number 7 seed Bucklin Red Aces, who are 15-9 in this first round game here tonight. Axtell got here by way of winning the Axtell Sub-State on their home floor. They beat Lynn after having a first round bye. They went over Lynn last Friday 66-36, and then on Saturday they beat Hanover in the championship game 56-52. Led in that game by Grady Bussing with 13 points. Eli Broxnerman scored 12. Isaac Detweiler had 12. And Brandon Smelsley had 10 in a very balanced scoring effort as Axtell moves on to the state tournament with that victory. Bucklin getting here by way of winning the Deerfield Sub-State in 1A Division II. They won after a first-round bye. They beat Ashland in the semifinals on Friday 60-40, and then went over Deerfield in the championship game 79-34. So they didn't have much issue making it to the state tournament here in Great Bend. Once again, it is Axtell and Bucklin in the first round of the 1A Division II state tournament. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll preview the game a bit more here on KNDY from Great Bend.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it into the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736-2359.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
The State Bank in Axtell is synonymous with quality and integrity in the banking business. Financing for your home, for your farm, or your small business. Contact the loan officers if you need money, or if you're putting money away for something special, or just saving for a rainy day. Visit with the professionals at the State Bank of Axtell. They're federally insured, member FDIC, the State Bank of Axtell.
KNDY Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. KNDY Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. KNDY Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. KNDY Buildings at 785-294-0147.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a money rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
Little Joe's 66 Service in Axtell is a proud supporter of Axtell schools and Axtell athletics. If you have automotive repair needs, call Joe at 785-736-2824. With satisfied customers from all over the area, Little Joe's 66 Service is the place to turn for all of your automotive repair needs.
And Dusty Donis back with you here in Great Bend on KNDY FM 95.5. The Axtell Eagles beginning their state tournament run at Barton Community College. Axtell again coming in at 20-4, Bucklin 15-9. Axtell's losses this year came to Linden, Clifton Clyde, Wabaunsee, and Riverside. They've also beaten Clifton Clyde, who's out at the 1A Division I state tournament this week in Dodge City. So a very solid Axtell team coming in. If you roll through the TVL and only lost 4 games, you're definitely worthy of being here at the state tournament and one to watch. at the state tournament as well. Again, it is Axtell and Bucklin. Bucklin has, again, 9 losses coming in, but the bulk of those losses came early in the season through January 27th. They have won 9 of their last 10 games, including a first-round bye. 5 in a row here, including that first-round bye in the sub-state. So, again, 9 of 10 have been wins for this Bucklin Red Aces squad. So they, again, have had some early season losses to South Central, who, by the way, just won earlier today to advance to the semifinals. Also, number 1 seed Greeley County winning over Southern Cloud by 33 to win and move on to the semifinals as well here at 1A Division II in Great Bend. Again, Axtell and Bucklin getting set to take the floor tonight. The Axtell Eagles, again, at 20-4. They're coached by Jason Tynan. He's in his 8th year, the record of 89-93. Overall in his coaching career, 104 and 185 record, assisted by James Shaughnessy this season, as Axtell again comes with a record of 20-4. They've been led this year, a balanced scoring effort, not only in that sub-state championship, but really throughout the season. Isaac Detweiler's their leading scorer, averaging 13.5 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's a 1,000-point career scorer for this Axtell squad. Eli Brockstrom, the 6-foot sophomore, averaging 12.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, and just under 3 assists a game. And Brandon Smelsley averaging at 12.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3 assists per contest for Axtell. Grady Bussing averages just under 9 points a game and 6 rebounds. And you also have in the starting lineup Colin Shaughnessy, the freshman, averaging 5 points and 2.5 boards for Axtell here this season. So those are the leaders for the Eagles here this season as they get set to take the floor here tonight against the Bucklin Red Aces. Bucklin, kind of like Axtell, very balanced scoring team. Jaron Lindsay averages 12.5 points, 8.5 rebounds for them, 12 points, 5.5 rebounds for Jaron Stempert, 11.5 points and 8 rebounds a game for Andrew Bowman, and Lucas Kirk averages 9.5 points a game for the Axtell Eagles. So those are the starters, or the main players. They're all starters as well for the Bucklin Red Aces. I think I said the Axtell Eagles. My apologies there. Bucklin being led by, Lindsay, Stempert, Bowman, and Kirk will be names that you'll hear quite a bit here tonight for the Red Aces. Once again, Axtell and Bucklin getting set to take the floor. Take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you the starters. Get you set to tip off here on KNDY.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Give your child a solid foundation in dance, cheer, or gymnastics. Get them over to Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. With summer enrollment now open for competition and recreational cheer and dance, spots will fill up fast. Find them on Facebook at Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics and start a new summer tradition today.
Count on Cook Excavating for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. The number to dial is 736-2889. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating. Reliable quality service at reasonable rates. No job is too big or too small for Cook Excavating, so call today for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
As a farmer, you know you can never have too many tools. And when it comes to risk management, there's one vitally important tool: crop insurance. Your Rain and Hail independent agent can help you use crop insurance as a risk management tool to protect your business. To learn about the insurance tools available, call your local SPS insurance agent. You'll get crop insurance service from an agent that will help you protect what matters most. This agency is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Dustin Dennis back with you on KNDY here as we get set for the first round of the 1A Division 1, or Division 2, state tournament here at Barton Community College. Axtell at 20-4, again coached by Jason Tynan, assisted by James Shaughnessy. They're in their home white uniforms tonight with the blue numbers, the blue and red trim. Axtell will start At point guard, Isaac Detweiler, the 5'11 senior. Also at guard, Colin Shaughnessy, 5'10 freshman. Eli Brocksterman, 6-foot sophomore. Brandon Smeltz, forward, 6'2 sophomore. And Grady Bussing, a 6'2 junior starter. And at a forward position as well for Axtell. For the Bucklin Red Aces, again in their road red uniforms with the white numbers and the white and black trim. They will start like this. At guard will be Andrew Bowman, 11.5 points and 8 rebounds a game, as well as 4 assists to lead that team in that category. Also for Bucklin will be 6-foot sophomore Lucas Kirk. Jaron Lindsay, 6'6 senior in the post. Also 6'2 senior Jaron Stimpert. And Caden Tilley, a 6'3 sophomore. So Bucklin has some size that Axtell will have to deal with here in this context. We're ready to tip it off. Center of the floor for Axtell is Brandon Smelsley. And for the Red Aces of Bucklin, it is, I believe, Jaron Lindsay. Up to 6'6 Lindsay is at the center of the floor for Bucklin. We're ready to tip it off. Axtell will be moving right to left and Bucklin left to right here in the state tournament. Bucklin has both of their teams here at the state tournament. The girls beat South Haven last night, so they're on to the semifinals. The Bucklin boys are trying to do the same, but the Axtell boys looking to block them from joining their counterparts on the girls' side in the semifinals. We're ready to tip it off. Tosses up and skying up to get it. Smelsley tips it into the backcourt, and it is Axtell basketball. Across the half-court line, this is Detweiler with it over to the left side wing to Shaughnessy. Top of the key, a little head fake by Grady Bussing. Back to Shaughnessy on the left wing. Out top, the ball's knocked out, stolen away. Headed to the basket is Tilley for the easy layup, but turnover for Axtell and a quick score for Bucklin. 2-0 in favor of the Red Aces. Axtell with the basketball across the timeline. This is Detweiler on the left side. Hands it off. Now back out with a bounce pass top of the key to Shaughnessy. Brocksterman has the left wing. Dribble drive. Cut off there. Top of the key again. This is Shaughnessy with it. Swings it over to the left side to Brocksterman. Out top, Smelsley. He drives, kicks a no-look pass into the corner. Shaughnessy wasn't ready for it. It's out of his reach and goes out of bounds. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Axtell early in this one. 7:15 in the first quarter, a 2-0 Bucklin lead. Axtell puts on a full court press. And the inbound play goes all over on that far sideline. Nearly a steal, but to get it out to Tilley, who has the only bucket so far for Bucklin. Kirk has it out top now. Bowman back to Kirk, a 3 from the right side. Bouncing high over the top and missing. Rebound at the left block, taken out by Grady Bussing for Axtell. Quick look up ahead. Detweiler has it at the left elbow. Out top of the key, Bussing right side. A deep 3 for Shaughnessy behind the men's college line. It misses, and it's out of bounds. It missed everything and rolls now back to Bucklin. Shaughnessy not afraid to pull the trigger on the deep 3. 6:51 first quarter, a 2-0 lead for Bucklin in this first half. Cross half court, Stimpert has it. Gets away from the defense. Kirk out top now for Bowman. Hesitation move, maybe a carry. He got Detweiler off his game there. Detweiler fell for the fake and fell to the floor, and taking the left lane line was Andrew Bowman for the easy layup. 4-0 Bucklin early in this one. Another turnover this time for Axtell. Stealing it away with Stimpert on the pass from Smelsley. Another turnover for Axtell, their third. Up ahead, the ball saved in, near corner, a 3 on the way for Bowman. Bounces off front rim and misses. Rebound goes to Grady Bussing. Bussing with a quick outlet pass to Shaughnessy. Knocked down from behind, and a travel called, actually. Shaughnessy made a little head fake on a little dribble that he was going to carry probably either way, but it was called a travel that time for Shaughnessy. And another Axtell turnover, their 4th of this first quarter already. 6:14 to play in the first, and it's a 4-0 Bucklin lead. Axtell looking to break the seal on the bucket and get going in the right direction here. Bucklin basketball. Bowman dribbling out top and guarded out there by Detweiler as Axtell starts in a man-to-man defense. Tilley with it now, gets a screen, hands it off to Kirk. Drives inside. He throws a pass way too high and too long, intended for Jaron Lindsay on the baseline, and his big foot stepped out of bounds rather quickly. The first turnover of the game for Bucklin. 5:54 to play in the first quarter as Axtell has the basketball back. They trail 4-0. Detweiler on the dribble drive. Had it stripped out from behind. It went off the foot of a Bucklin player out of bounds in that far sideline. I believe it was off of Lindsay. Either way, it is Axtell basketball. And the inbound play on the far sideline for Grady Bussing. Grady looking on top. Detweiler with it. Swings it to the left side now to Shaughnessy. This is Brocksterman with it. Detweiler fake. Shaughnessy checked out of the game actually at that last whistle in favor of Landon Schmitz, who misses a running layup on the right block. And the rebound goes to Bucklin. Red Aces basketball. Bowman dribbling on the right side. Cut off on the baseline by Bussing. Top of the key to Kirk. Crossover dribble. Kirk spins. Back out to Bowman. Hesitation behind the back with the dribble. He's going to get called for a carry at some point tonight. I can almost guarantee you that. Bowman over to the right side wing for Stempert. I know one of these officials, and I know if he sees something, he'll call it. Out top, Stempert gets it back to Bowman. Bowman with a crossover between the legs. Free throw line pull-up jump shot on the way off to the left. Missing it. A rebound goes to Schmitz for Axtell. Still 4-0 Bucklin. 4:53 to play. Pass inside is tipped out. Stolen away in the front court by Jaron Lindsay. 5th turnover of the game for Axtell. Just can't get things going on the offensive end of the floor. Bucklin basketball. Dribbling out top. They go to the left side wing to Tilley. At the left elbow. This is Lindsay with it. Back to Kirk. Jump stop on Schmitz at the elbow. He turns. Nice cut to the basket there. Tilley got too far underneath Stemper got too far underneath the basket and missed the shot. Rebound goes to Axtell. Still a 4-0 lead, and Jason Cotto wants to talk to his crew. 4:26 to play first quarter. 4-0 Bucklin. Back after the break on KNDY.
For all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and excavation services, there's only one call to make. Eagle HVAC and Heating. Formerly Dave's Hardware in Axtell, the guys at Eagle HVAC and Heating look forward to continuing the success they've built over the years. Offering all heating, ventilation, air conditioning needs, as well as carrying a wide variety of name-brand appliances. They do plumbing and electrical, as well as excavation service. Give Eagle HVAC and Heating a call today in Axtell.
And Dusty Donis back with you from Great Bend at Barton Community College. Bucklin leading 4-0 over Axtell here with 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. Grady Bussing to throw it in from the near sideline. Jason Connon calling the timeout there for Axtell as they look to get the offense going here. Cross half court with the dribble is Detweiler to the left side wing. Bussing into the corner for Schmitz. Dribble drive baseline. He's cut off. Nice head fake for the open layup on the left block. Landon Schmitz gets the first bucket of the game for Axtell with 4:15 in this first quarter. Pass up ahead. Bucklin saving it in on the near sideline is substitution to Colson Cook. 6-foot sophomore came in there at the last break on the baseline. This is Kirk with it. Crossover dribble by Lindsay. Back out top. Between the legs with a dribble for Bowman. He drives into the lane all the way to the rack and lays it up and in on the scoop. A finger roll for Andrew Bowman. It's 6-2. Bucklin with the lead. 3:46 in the first quarter. Axtell basketball. Left side wing. Schmelsley with it. Brandon takes the dribble into the corner for Detweiler. Blows by everybody on the baseline, and then a blocking foul. A late recovery defensively by Lindsay, I believe. It is called on Jaron Lindsay. His first team foul called on Bucklin in this first half. 3:39 first quarter. A 6-2 lead for the Red Aces. Detweiler to the free throw line for Axtell. He's shooting 74% on the season from the stripe. First one for the senior on the way and in. Detweiler obviously an outstanding football player for this Eagle team and carrying over to the basketball court again this season, averaging 13.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's a quarterback on the basketball team in essence as well. Second free throw, nothing but net for Isaac Detweiler. 6-4, Axtell trailing by 2 again. The inbound play goes to Andrew Bowman. 3:35 in the first quarter as Bowman brings it up the floor for the Red Aces over on the far side. Between the legs of the dribble. Crosses over now on Detweiler into the corner. A head fake on a 3 by Cook. He drives baseline. Pass out near half court. Was it tipped by Axtell? They say it was. So Bucklin's able to track it down in the backcourt and keep it alive. Kirk has it on the right side wing against Schmitz. Spinning off of Schmitz the elbow. He turns. Kicks it back out to Bowman. Bowman gets the screen over here on the near side. Crossover dribble again, drives into the lane, picks up the dribble at the right elbow, gets out to avoid a 3-second count. A 3 from the left wing misses for Cook, and a rebound for Schmitz on the left block for Axtell. Eagle basketball. Schmitz has it left wing. Back to Detweiler now. Dribble drive, baseline. Bussing with a floater from the right side on a hook. Grady Bussing with his first basket of the game for Axtell, and we're knotted up at 6 apiece. 2:43 to play, first quarter. Bucklin basketball, dribbling out top is Andrew Bowman. Between the legs, hesitation, drives, picks it up at the free throw line, and gets rid of it now. Out top for Lucas Kirk. Kirk, a sophomore, dribbling left side to Bowman again. Bucklin has a young group. Lindsay's the only senior starter. Crossover dribble here by Bowman. He dribbles that left lane line. Had it stripped away by Isaac Detweiler. Detweiler wants to run for Axtell. Crossover dribble. He's tripped. No foul call. Pass into the corner. Ends up in the hands of Smelsley for 3 from the right corner for Brandon, giving Axtell the 9-6 advantage. 2:04 to play first quarter. Here comes Bucklin the other way. Tilley out to the right side, wing for Cook, and back over to Bowman. 1:55 first quarter. Axtell leading 9-6. Bucklin led 6-2. It's a 7-0 run right now for Axtell. Falling down in the middle of the lane, losing the basketball is Lindsay. A steal for Axtell up ahead. Schmitz had a block from behind, and then it was knocked off the hand of Schmitz again, but then it hit Kirk, who was standing out of bounds. So Axtell keeps the possession. 7-0 run right now for Axtell. Inbound play. Detweiler throws in. It's stripped out and stolen away by Jaron Lindsay. It's a 6 turnover the first quarter here for the Eagles of Axtell. Bucklin basketball, cross half court. Bowman hands it off to Kirk out near the circle. There's a very faint circle, I guess. Pass inside was tipped up. It went off the backboard and taken out by Detweiler on a turnover. Detweiler to the rack with the left-handed layup. Taking it all the way. Detweiler has 4, and Axtell leads by 5, 11-6 on a 9-0 run. Up the floor, though, an easy layup for Colson Cook to end that run. 11-8, Axtell with the advantage. They're back on the front court offense. Brandon Schmelsley has it on the left side wing. Cut off the elbow, kicks into the corner for Detweiler. He drives into the lane, kicks it back over to Schmitz. A long 2 on the way with a foot on the line. It's nothing but net for Landon Schmitz, who has 4 points here in this quarter. Averaging just under 3 a game. Schmitz already passed his season average. 13-8 the score, and a carry on the far side called on Caden Tilley the other way. 5th turnover of the game for Bucklin as Garen Stempert will check back into the game for the Red Aces. Coming in for Lindsay. 44.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Axtell leading 13-8. Bit of a slow start for the Eagles, but they have woken up since then. The inbound play as Detweiler brings it across half court on the near side wing. Extended here. Pressure defense there. Skip pass into the corner. Brocksterman takes baseline. Floating easy layup. Bounces out of there. Rebound tapped around. It's long and tracked down by Bowman on the near side. Up ahead. The ball's tipped. Nice play by Detweiler to avoid traveling. He saves it up ahead on a steal to Schmelsley. Now top. The ball's knocked loose. Detweiler tries to get it. Schmelsley has it, and a foul called on Bucklin trying to get it back. Out there near the left elbow, it was called on Lucas Kirk, his first. Team foul number 2 on Bucklin. 17.8 on the clock in the first quarter, a 13-8 Axtell lead. Shaughnessy back into the game for Schmitz. What a boost he gave to the crew here, the freshman, scoring 4 points in this first quarter for Axtell. Eagle basketball. Drilling out top, Detweiler off the inbound with 12 seconds left. Detweiler bounce pass out top to Keita Brocksterman. He goes over to Schmelsley in the corner. Brandon driving, cut off, kicks it into the corner, an open 3 for Shaughnessy. Put it on the board, nothing but net for Colin Shaughnessy right at the buzzer. 16-8 in favor of Axtell here in Great Bend. We take a timeout back to the second quarter after the break on KNDY.
Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions, your farm and home marketing team since 1976. Let the family team of Tim, Tom, and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in your real estate experience of selling or buying a home or farmland. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions is experienced in providing timely, professional, and honest service. Find them on the web at olmstedrealestate.com or call today at 785-353-2210.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Dusty Donis back with you on KNDY just into the second quarter where Axtell leads 16-8, a turnover early for Bucklin, and driving baseline is Isaac Detweiler to get the bucket for the Eagles. 6 points in the game now for Detweiler and a 10-point Axtell lead, 18-8. Bucklin led 6-2. It's been a 16-2 run for Axtell since that point. They ended on a 14-2 run in the first quarter. Dribble drive on that left lane. Line the ball knocked out by Smelsley, but it went off the leg of Stimpert out of bounds and back to Axtell. Another Bucklin turnover there. Axtell leading it by 10 with 7:16 to play in the first half. Pass into the far corner. Smelsley dribble drive baseline. Cut off. Skip pass out to Brockstrom. Wide open 3 left wing. That one bounces off the mark. Lindsay has the rebound at the right block. Eagles leading it by 10, but the Red Aces have it. A minute into this second quarter. Cross half court, Bucklin with it, driving that left lane line. Shot misses for Cook, but a putback is in for Jaron Lindsay, who has his first bucket of the game. Back to a 8-point Axtell lead, 18-10. Pass to the corner. Smelsley fires another 3. That one misses off the back, and a rebound to Bucklin to Garen Stimpert. Smelsley now 1 for 2 from three-point land in this game. Three-pointer from Colin Shaughnessy right before the buzzer put Axtell up by 8. They had that 10-point lead, but Bucklin scores. Now they have the basketball back, looking to cut into the 8-point lead. Crossover dribble by Bowman. Left side of the wing, it goes to Kirk. Kirk holding out top, and then crossover dribble spinning off of the defender Brockstrom and hands it back to Stimpert. Stimpert in the lane. I think he got away with the travel. The ball's too far underneath the basket on a Lindsay attempt, and a rebound goes to Axtell. Detweiler the other way for the Eagles. Dribbles into the inside. A kick out. Shaughnessy has in the corner from Brockstrom, right back to Eli on the right wing. Top to key to Smelsley. Smelsley on the right side, feeds baseline. About a 6-footer is knocked down by Grady Bussing, who has 4 now for Axtell. Back to a 10-point Eagle lead, 20-10. And the Eagles looking to move on to the semifinals with a 10-point lead here. 5:37 to play first half. Bucklin basketball. Andrew Bowman right side on the dribble drive, pick and roll look. Ball's tipped out by Smelsley and stolen away by Detweiler. Another Bucklin turnover. Detweiler has it a high dribble, but he kept his hand on top of it. He passes out to Smelsley on the left wing. Dribble drive for Brandon on the way. Offensive foul. Stepping in to take the charge that time for Bucklin was Colson Cook. And the foul on Smelsley is his first. Team foul number 1 on Axtell. Bucklin basketball. Andrew Bowman with the inbound. He gets it to Kirk, who will bring it up the rest of the way for Bucklin. 5:10 to play first half. 20-10, Axtell with the advantage. Bowman on the dribble drive, pick and roll, nice look underneath. Extra dribble that might not have been needed, but Lindsay did create enough separation to lay it up and in. 20-12, Axtell with the lead as Jaron Lindsay has 4 in this quarter. He didn't even get a shot attempt in the first quarter. Axtell basketball. Detweiler with it on the near side wing. Dribble drive baseline. Blows by 2 defenders. Blocked from behind by Lindsay. Detweiler got it back and lays it up with the left hand and in. 8 points now for Isaac Detweiler. Back to a 10-point Axtell lead. 22-12. Fitting inside. Back defensively. The ball knocked loose. It's on the deck. Shaughnessy fighting for it as well as Cook. And there's a tie-up, and Axtell will get the possession back. Eagle basketball as they lead 22-12. Inbound play for Axtell on the near sideline to throw it in is Brockstrom. Brockstrom gets it into Detweiler. And Detweiler off to a great start with 8 points here in this game. Landon Schmitz had 4 off the bench. 4 points for Grady Bussing. Brockstrom has it. Ball's tipped out, stolen away on that far side by Cook. Another turnover for Axtell. There's 7. But then coming up the floor, the ball's knocked loose. Looks like it was off the foot of Bowman, but they say it's off of Axtell. And the possession stays with Bucklin. Substitution in for the first time for Bucklin. Preston Yancey, 5'10 freshman, coming in for Lucas Kirk. Schmitz is back out there for Axtell as he came in. Inbound play on the far side wing to Stimpert. He holds at the free throw line and back out top to Tilley. Tilley, couple dribbles, feeding inside, spinning off the defender. An easy left-handed hook layup for Jaron Lindsay, who has 6 in the quarter. 22-14, Axtell leading it by 8 again. Here's Detweiler quickly up the floor and riding from behind. A foul called on Bucklin. It is team foul number 3 on the Red Aces. And this one is called on Cook, his first. Colson Cook with the foul for Bucklin as the Eagles have the possession. Detweiler to throw it in on the baseline. Axtell making their 10th state tournament appearance. They were the state champs in This could be in 2013. I was looking down at right after the inbound, and Axtell got a bucket. They lead 24-14. That's my fault there. We'll get that to here momentarily. Dribble drive for Bowman from the left elbow. Jumper good for Bucklin. Andrew Bowman has 6 now, and it's 24-16. Trading basket's not going to work for Bucklin. Axtell just needs to stay consistent. 3 for Brocksterman from the far corner. Bounces off the mark. Rebound knocked out by Shaughnessy from behind, and it goes out of bounds. Bucklin will have possession. Inbound play on the baseline coming for Andrew Bowman for the Red Aces. 3:22 in the first half, 24-16. Axtell with the lead. I remember calling that game at Gross Memorial Coliseum when Axtell beat Fowler back in 2013 for the state championship. It's hard to believe that was 10 years ago. I just did that math in my mind, and unreal. Dribbling here at the free throw line. Tilley lost the basketball. It's stolen away by Brocksterman. Another Bucklin turnover. Brocksterman then overshoots Smith, coming back the other way and turns it right back over to Bucklin. 3:01 to play, first half, 24-16 the score. Substitution coming in for the Eagles is Grady Bussing. As Shaughnessy will get a breather. Freshman again hit that big three-pointer right before the end of the first quarter for Axtell. 3:01 in the first half as Bucklin has the basketball. Bowman across the timeline. Out top, guarded by Detweiler there. Back over to the right side wing for Caden Tilley. Feeding inside. Lindsey back to Tilley. Fakes into the corner for Cook. Picks it up. Skip pass left side. Bowman. Bowman behind that three-point line of the crossover dribble. Back over to the near side for Tilley. He tried to drive. The ball's knocked loose by Brocksterman, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by, it looked like it was tipped off of a Bucklin player. They say Brocksterman touched it last, and Bucklin will keep the possession. 2:35 in the first half, and the inbound near sideline. Andrew Bowman to throw it in for the Red Aces. Get it out top. Bowman with it. Couple dribbles left side and hands it off to Tilley. Tilley on the drive. Picks it up to the right elbow. Nice little move to get a little scoop runner that misses, and a rebound taken down by Detweiler. Out top, left side wing. This is Schmitz with it. Schmitz over to the right side. Detweiler takes baseline to the rack. He's fouled. Missed it off the bank attempt, but a couple free throws coming up here for Detweiler, who made his first 2. He has 8 in the game. Bucklin foul called on Jaron Lindsey, his second, team foul number 4 on the Red Aces. Detweiler at the free throw line for Axtell. 2:09 to play first half. First free throw for Isaac is off the mark. He's got another one coming up. Substitution back in for Bucklin is Lucas Kirk, as Lindsey checks out with his second foul. One more free throw opportunity here for Isaac Detweiler. 2:09 first half, 8-point Axtell lead. Second free throw, nothing but net for Detweiler. Unofficially 9 right now for Isaac. It's 25-16. Again, I'm missing 2 points for Axtell on an inbound play where they scored, and I was looking down, not paying attention. Pass over to the right side. Lucas Kirk has it. Back over to the left side wing. Garen Stempert with a little fake on Schmitz. Spins off the defender, drives into the lane, and then travels. He took an extra step on a head fake, and another turnover for Bucklin. Stempert doesn't agree with the call. He's like, it's a Euro step in the NBA, but it's a travel in high school basketball. And that's one of the things I don't like about NBA right now is like high school kids pick some of that up and they try to do the same thing. It doesn't work the same way. Left side wing, this is Smelsley with it. Kicks it back out of the wing. Somehow Detweiler's able to gather in. Nice no-look pass, and then an extra pass on the feed from Schmitz underneath to Bussing wide open at the left block. 27-16, an 11-point Axtell lead. A 3 from the left corner. Trying to stop the bleeding is Cook. He can't make it. Rebound Axtell. Detweiler, quick outlet up ahead. Smelsley by himself. Puts it up and over and in. Brandon Smelsley has 5, and Axtell leads 29-16. 1:14 to play. A 3 from the right side. Missing for Stempert. Rebound goes off of Bucklin and out of bounds off of Cook. Axtell leading it by 13 with 1:10 to play in the first half. Their coach, Derek Bevan, in his 5th year with a record of 64-51. He's just letting them play through it right now. Over on the left side wing, Detweiler has it. Bounce pass back over to Smelsley. Smelsley looking back out top of the key. A head fake. Brocksterman feeds baseline. Bussing open, but a block from behind, keeping it alive, and then traveling after he got the ball back was Bussing. So the ball goes back to the Red Aces. Lindsay checking back into the game for Stempert for Bucklin. 54.8 on the clock in the first half. It's a 29-16 lead right now for the Axtell Eagles. Bucklin basketball. Lucas Kirk brings it across the timeline on the near side wing. Kirk guarded over here by Schmelsley. Bounce past the elbow. Lindsay hands it back to Kirk, but he couldn't control it. It's stolen away by Schmitz. Another Bucklin turnover. Quickly across half court. Detweiler had it knocked down from behind. And they're going to say that it tipped his hand and went back out of bounds. Another Axtell turnover as Bucklin has the basketball. Axtell led 16-8 after the first. They lead 29-16 with 31 seconds to play here in this first half. Bucklin basketball. Bowman running point and brings it across half court to the near side wing. He's guarded over here by Detweiler. Axtell's been able to play that man-to-man defense pretty much all night. Dribble drive, a nice switch. The feet inside, though. Lindsay too strong on the layup attempt as it goes off the front. Rebound Axtell. Quick outlet pass Schmitz. Has it to Detweiler. Switch to defenders. Running layup miss. Schmelsley has the rebound underneath. Dribbled to avoid a foul and then did get fouled from behind by Bucklin and Cook, I believe. Foul was called on, Colson Cook, his second team foul number 5 on Bucklin. Substitution into the game again for Bucklin is Garen Stempert, and checking back in for Axtell is Colin Shaughnessy. 7.2 seconds remaining in this first half. 29-16 as Shaughnessy's in for Schmitz. Landon's had a good game so far for Axtell. Good things defensively. He scored 4 points as well. Inbound play for Detweiler. Trying to get it in. Bounce pass. Baseline shot. Blocked. It's out of bounds off of Tilley on the attempt by Brocksterman. So 5.3 on the clock now as Detweiler will throw it in again. Somebody should probably be shadowing Shaughnessy on that corner three. He made one from the near corner. They lob inside. Schmelsley at the right elbow. He dribbles, kicks it back into the corner for Brocksterman. He's got the same spot. Shaughnessy made it right before the quarter ended. And Brocksterman does it at halftime for Axtell. Knocking down another triple, and the scoreboard doubled up. Axtell 32, Bucklin 16 at halftime. We're going to take a timeout. We're back with our halftime show on KNDY after the break in Great Bend.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Due to an influx in orders, Landall Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landall is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landall.com. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at KramerOil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
Highland Community College congratulates the area high school student athletes for their hard work and continued dedication in making it into the postseason playoffs. Want to earn college credit at an affordable rate close to home or online? HCC summer and fall enrollment opens March 27th. Complete the free application for admission at highlandcc.edu/apply. Need more information? Phone 785-442-6020. Highland Community College, close to home, far from debt.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it into the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736 2359.
Dusty Dunnis back with you here at halftime on KNDY. The Axtell Eagles 32-16 lead over Bucklin here in this quarterfinal contest of the 1A Division II state tournament at Great Bend Barton Community College. Bucklin actually got out to a 6-2 lead, but Axtell finished the first quarter on a 14-2 run. They stretched that out to a 16-2 run, and they ended up outscoring Bucklin 16-8 in both quarters. It's a scoreboard that's doubled up after the first and at halftime. 16-8 after one, 32-16 at halftime in favor of Axtell. 9 points in the first half for Isaac Detweiler to lead the Eagles. He went 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 6 points apiece for Grady Busting and Landon Schmitz. Landon's the one that I missed on the inbound that made the bucket, so yeah, 6, as well as Busting with 6 in the first half. 5 points added by Brandon Schmelze, a 3 in the first quarter and a 2 in the second. A 3-pointer for Collis Shaughnessy right before the end of the first quarter. He has 3 at halftime, and a 3 at the end of the first half for Eli Brocksterman, who has 3 at the break. So that's a look at where we sit right now for the Axtell Eagles. Again, they lead it by 16, 32-16 at halftime. Bucklin Red Aces, again, it was a good start for them defensively and offensively. Axtell turned it over on their first 4 or 5 possessions, and they had a little bit of a tough start as Bucklin was up 4-0 and 6-2, but since then it's really been all Axtell. 6 points for Andrew Bowman in the first half, 6 points all in the second quarter for Jaron Lindsay, and then 2 points apiece for Caden Tilley and Colson Cook, both scoring in the first quarter for Bucklin. Once again, Axtell leading it at the break 32-16 over Bucklin in our quarterfinal matchup for the 1A Division II state tournament here in Great Bend. We're going to take another time out. We come back. We'll continue our halftime show on KNDY. Barton Community College, it's Axtell 32, Bucklin 16 in the 1A D2 state tournament.
Equipment rentals from Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber make the job easier if you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer. From power tools to generators, air compressors to nailers and fasteners, concrete tools, scaffolding, and more. Rent a Bobcat, dump truck, man lift, ladder, scaffolding, as well as pressure washers, insulation blowers, drywall tools, tile cutters, and more. Rent by the half day, day, weekend, or week. See the entire list online, including pricing, at axtelllumber.com or visit either location today.
The State Bank in Axtell is synonymous with quality and integrity in the banking business. Financing for your home, for your farm, or your small business. Contact the loan officers if you need money, or if you're putting money away for something special, or just saving for a rainy day. Visit with the professionals at the State Bank of Axtell. They're federally insured, member FDIC, the State Bank of Axtell.
KNDY Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. KNDY Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. KNDY Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. KNDY Buildings at 785-294-0147.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a money rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
Little Joe's 66 Service in Axtell is a proud supporter of Axtell schools and Axtell athletics. If you have automotive repair needs, call Joe at 785-736-2824. With satisfied customers from all over the area, Little Joe's 66 Service is the place to turn for all of your automotive repair needs.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
And Dusty Dunnis back with you here, Great Bend. Barton Community College, the 1A Division II state tournament first round as the Axtell Eagles lead 32-16 over Bucklin on the boys' side. Earlier today here in 1A Division II, it was Greeley County over Southern Cloud 56-33, and Stafford and South Central. South Central picks up the win 61-47. Coming up later tonight on our sister station, KNDY Country 94, St. John's Tipton, the number 3 seed, 19-5, will take on 6 seed Lebo, which is 16-7. Coming into the state tournament, the winner of this game will play the winner of that game coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here in Great Bend. We have Hanover St. John's Tipton girls tomorrow, pregame 1:45, tip-off 2 o'clock on both KNDY Country 94 and right here on KNDY as well. Other notable games today, Clifton Clyde is playing tonight at 8 o'clock against South Gray from the Twin Valley League there. And then in Class 3A, earlier today, the Marysville Bulldogs moved on to the 47-41 win over Wichita Collegiate. Marysville will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow against Galena in the semifinals of the 3A state tournament in Hutchinson. Bruce Durkin calling the action there in Marysville. And also the Frankfort girls playing yesterday. They're in 1A D1. And Frankfort picked up a 61-53 win over South Gray to move on to the semifinals against Quinter tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I believe Jason Broadfoot will be on the call on that one on KNDY tomorrow from Dodge City. Once again at halftime, the Axtell boys leading Bucklin 32-16. We're back with the second half after this break on KNDY.
Give your child a solid foundation in dance, cheer, or gymnastics. Get them over to Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. With summer enrollment now open for competition and recreational cheer and dance, spots will fill up fast. Find them on Facebook at Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics and start a new summer tradition today.
Count on Cook Excavating for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. The number to dial is 736-2889. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating. Reliable quality service at reasonable rates. No job is too big or too small for Cook Excavating, so call today for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating.
And Dusty Dunn is back with you here on KNDY from Great Bend, the 1A Division II state tournament, as the Axtell Eagles had 32-16 lead as we get set for half number 2. Bucklin will be moving right to left, Axtell left to right. The Eagles started the same way they started the game with Grady Bussing, Eli Bronstrom, and Isaac Detweiler, Colin Shaughnessy, and Brandon Schmelsley. And for Bucklin, they start the same way as well. Caden Tilley, Garen Stemper, Andrew Bowman, Jaron Lindsay, and Lucas Kirk. Driving into the lane, Bowman kicks it back out to the top of the key to Stemford. Again, Bucklin with the basketball to start the second half. On the left wing, Kirk with it. He spins at the elbow. Baseline, the ball knocked out by Bussing, and a steal for Axtell. Bussing looking to take it all the way to the rack. Count the layup and a foul on Bucklin from behind. Grady Bussing says it's all me on this drive, and he has 8. It's 34-16. The Eagles lead by 18 early in the third quarter. Chance at a three-point play for Bussing. The foul was called on Bucklin, their first team foul of the second half. Free throw on the way and good for Bussing as he now has 9. And Axtell's lead is 19, 35-16. Bucklin basketball across the timeline. Foul there was called on Bowman. It was his first. Ball tipped out, another steal for Bussing. Bussing into the open floor, takes it all the way again. Missed the layup, but the rebound put back right there for it is Brandon Schmelsley for Axtell. Eagles now lead it by 21, 37-16. Bucklin's coach has just let them play through everything so far tonight. Out at the top of the key, Bowman with it. Derek Bevan again in his 5th year for the Red Aces at 64-51, a team that won 9 of their last 10 coming in to the state tournament. Over on the far side, Bowman has it between the legs of the dribble and guarded by Detweiler. Crossover, baseline, right block, cut off, kicks it back out to the right side wing for Tilley. He drives in and a foul behind on a steal attempt on Axtell. First team foul on the Eagles here in the second half. They only had 1 foul in the first half, and it was on Schmelsley. This one's on Schmelsley as well. So 2 fouls have been called on Axtell in this game, and they've both been on Brandon Schmelsley. Inbound play on the left side wing. They get it left corner now. They're looking back over there as Isaac Detweiler running into the Bucklin coach and giving him a little hug there, make sure there was no ill will at all between either one of them. The inbound play after Detweiler knocks it out stays with Bucklin here. Bowman to throw it in on the near sideline. In for Kirk, who dribbles it out to the top of the key and hands it off to Stempert. Stempert right back to Bowman. Behind the back of the dribble, Bowman crosses over again at the right elbow. Kicks it back out top of the key to Tilley. Tilly fakes, spins off the defense, drives, head fakes, trying to drive inside the ball strip, but a foul and a reach called on Brocksterman, and they say that Tilly was in the act of shooting, so 2 free throws coming up here for Bucklin. Second team foul called on Axtell, and the first personal on Eli Brocksterman. Tilly's a 44% free throw shooter this season for Bucklin. Looking to cut into this 21-point Axtell lead, and the first free throw is in. Caden Tilly has 3 points now for Bucklin, 37-17, the lead 20 for the Eagles. Second free throw attempt coming up for Caden Tilly. Bucklin averages 61.5 points a game. They have 17 with 6:28 to play in the third quarter as Tilly missed the second free throw. Axtell with the basketball. They average 58.5, giving up 42.5 defensively. They've had a very good game defensively here tonight. Shaughnessy out top over to Detweiler, an overplay. Detweiler drives in, had the ball stripped from behind, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Isaac. And the possession will go back to Bucklin. Turnover number 12 for Axtell. Detweiler again led the way with 9 first-half points. He had 3 rebounds and also 5 steals defensively. Tied for the team line assists with 3 with Brandon Schmelsley. 6:05 to play. Feet inside of the right block. This is Lindsay with it, turning, kicking it back out top for Snifford. He drives into the lane, cut off by Detweiler. Turns, gets back out. Left side now to Tilly on the wing. He drives inside, head fake, got the defender in the air, missed the shot. Rebound put back, though, by Lindsay. So Jaron Lindsay with 8 points now for Bucklin. Cuts the lead down to 18 again for Axtell at 37-19. Detweiler at the right elbow. Kicks it left side. Schmelsley with a head fake. Drives in. Back over to the near side of Shaughnessy. Flashing high post to the right elbow. Detweiler dribbles to the left lane line. A floater misses and a rebound underneath for Lindsay. Ball knocked out of bounds by Detweiler. Trying to get the steal back, and the possession will stay with Bucklin here. First time in the game comes Grant Bussing, the 6'2 junior. Coming in for Shaughnessy. Actually, Schmitz came in for Shaughnessy. Grant Bussing checking in for Grady Bussing. The inbound play for Bucklin as Bowman gets it in to Kirk, who runs point this time. Lucas Kirk, the sophomore, over on the far side wing, guarded by the freshman Landon Schmitz of Axtell. Back over to Bowman, left wing. Flashing high post to get a screen. Bowman gets one from Lindsay, but Lindsay didn't get a good roll there. Good defense from Grant Bussing to avoid an entry pass. Back to Kirk out of the left elbow, trying to lob it inside, and Grant Bussing steals it away. Up ahead to Schmelsley, to the rack with the layup. Brandon Schmelsley has 9. 9 for Isaac Detweiler, 9 for Grady Bussing, and it's a 20-point lead again, 39-19 in favor of Axtell. Eagles again looking to advance to the state semifinals here tonight against Bucklin. This is Bowman with it between the legs of the dribble. He lost it but gets it back. Bowman dribbles it back out to the top at the right elbow. Pulling it back out, top of the key. Bowman dribbles right side, feeding inside for Lindsay. The ball knocked loose and stolen away. Detweiler up ahead to Schmelsley again. Schmelsley ahead of the pack, looking for the dunk, and he stuffs it in the open court. The throw down from Brandon Schmelsley with 2 hands. 41-19 the score, and the other way, a 3 for Bucklin, and a timeout call by the Red Aces. Brandon Schmelsley getting the crowd off their feet with the dunk. 4:14 to play third quarter, 41-22. Axtell with the lead. Back after the break on KNDY.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
Don't we all wish it was sunny and 70 degrees outside? Good news, this is the Midwest, and while it probably won't be tomorrow, those days aren't far off, and neither is planting season. Reviewing machinery insurance values before it comes out of the shed is easier than during claim time. We work with several different companies to offer options tailored to your individual operation. Give us a call, and one of our many knowledgeable farm agents would be happy to come out and help.
SBS Insurance, the home team. The answer is yes.
Big props to Todd Moore and the staff here at Barton Community College for giving me stats every time. I knew that I missed the Bucklin 3, but I knew I was going to find out who made it right away when I got back. Aaron Stimpert, the three-pointer for Bucklin, right before their timeout. Axtell leading at 41-22. A feed underneath to a wide-open Grant Bussing for the easy layup. Axtell scoring coming right out of the timeout. A 21-point Axtell lead, 43-22. Bowman between the legs of the dribble, crosses over on Detweiler at the elbow, drives, and kicks it back over to the left side. Top of the key, a three on the way for Stimpert that misses this time. Rebound tipped out, and a foul from behind called on Lindsay. That's number 3 on Jaron Lindsay. Team foul number 2 on Bucklin in the second half. Schmelsley on a couple of his layups had been up above the rim with one hand, but it technically, yeah, I mean, I need to see him grab the rim for me to count it as a dunk. So I knew he had the ups to do it, and he got the dunk there on that last transition play for Axtell. Broxterman has it left corner for Schmitz. Baseline Schmelsley, turnaround shot on the way. Swatted from behind by Lindsay out of bounds. It'll stay with Axtell. 11 points for Schmelsley to lead the Eagles now. He's the first player in double figures. 6 of those points coming in this third quarter. As Detweiler lobs it to the right side wing, Schmelsley dribbles to the top, left side out of Broxterman. Right back out top, Detweiler with it, 3:24 to play third quarter. Axtell winning it by 21. Deep inside is Bussing, missed the shot. Grant got his own rebound, but falling away, missed the putback, and Bucklin has the rebound this time. Cross half court, Lucas Kirk with it, back over to Bowman on the right side wing. Between the legs of the dribble, guarded by Detweiler out top. And it goes left side now for Kirk. He gets a screen from Bowman, drives the right lane line. Detweiler got a hand on there, but he shakes his head yes when the foul was called. Isaac Detweiler called for his first, 13th foul. Free throws coming up here for Bucklin. And Lucas Kirk making his first trip to the free throw line tonight, shooting 52.5% from the line this season. 3:02 in the third quarter, a 43-22 lead for Axtell. Free throw for Kirk, bounces off the back rim and misses. He has another one coming up. And Axtell came in the number 2 seed at 20-4. Bucklin the 7 at 15-9, but they'd won 9 of their last 10 coming into the state tournament. Axtell currently on a 9-game winning streak, 8 of those contested. Second free throw rolls in for Lucas Kirk as Axtell's lead is back to 20 at 43-23. Detweiler has it. Wants a little help here. Lobs it into the corner for Schmitz. Schmitz is double team. Good bounce pass to get away from it. Oh, cut baseline on an alley-oop pass. The layup missed by Schmelsley, and the rebound pulled down by Bucklin. Bowman coming the other way for the Red Aces into the corner. Ball knocked out from behind by Schmelsley. It'll stay with Bucklin on the far sideline. In front of some Red Aces fans over there, Bowman will throw it in. Jaron Lindsay is senior, is the only senior on this roster, so Bucklin does have a good group that will be coming back next season. On the right side, Stimpert out the tip by Detweiler. Driving in and a block on the baseline from from Grant Bussing that time. And driving Detweiler tried to hit Grant inside, then the ball ended up knocking off of Bussing, but standing out of bounds is Colson Cook, and it stays right here with Axtell. Well, play there by Bussing to block that shot attempt by Bucklin there on the other end of the floor. Inbound play, baseline. Cutting to the basket was Schmelsley. The ball knocked loose and stolen away by Lindsay, though, for Bucklin. Axtell with their 13th turnover of the game. Red Aces has the basketball. Bowman between the legs of the dribble. Takes it to the left elbow. Kicks into the corner. A 3 on the way for Cook. High archer is in there for Bucklin. Colson Cook with 5. It's 43-26. A 17-point Axtell lead. As Detweiler comes the other way with 2 minutes to play third quarter. Near side wing, this is Eli Broxterman. Back to Detweiler. Takes on a deep 3 into the corner to Schmelsley. Schmelsley with a skip pass right side. Broxterman left wide open for 3. Halfway down it popped out. Rebound tapped out by Bussing, but tracked down by Lindsay on the baseline. The Bucklin Red Aces with the basketball back. Cross half court out at the top of the key. This is Stimpert. Behind the back of the dribble at the left elbow. Back over the right side to Kirk. 1.5 to play third quarter. Axtell leading by 17, 43-26. To get it back over, maybe a travel by Stimpert, but a carry was called the other way. Stimpert gives it up to Axtell. Unofficially the 19th turnover for Bucklin in this game. Substitution into the game, Darius McKenzie, 5'10 junior for the first time for Bucklin as Lindsay gets a breather. Grant Bussing and Landon Schmitz checking out. Grady Bussing. Colin Shaughnessy back in for the Eagles. 1:20 to play third quarter, 43-26. Axtell with the lead. Pass over to the near side. On the right wing now, this is Broxterman. Right lane line, pull-up floater is in for Eli Broxterman. He has 5. It's 45-26. Axtell winning it by 19. 1:03 to play in the third quarter. Across the timeline, over on the far side wing. This is Lucas Kirk with it. Back out top, Andrew Bowman between the legs of the dribble. Crosses over at the right elbow. Spins off the defender, Detweiler. Back out to the top it goes now to Stimper. Stimper drives into the lane. Nice head fake. Got Schmelsley in the air. Good recovery defensively by Detweiler to partially tip the shot attempt by Stimper. Detweiler has the rebound. Whips the one-handed pass in the near corner. One dribble, a three for Brocksterman. Bounces halfway down and out. Grady Bussing saves the rebound underneath. Detweiler has position. Layup in. 11 points now for Isaac Detweiler with 30 seconds to play. It's back up to a 21-point Axtell lead, 47-26. Down to 24 in the third quarter. Behind the back dribble by Bowman. Back over to the right side. Kirk crosses over, left elbow. Drives inside, looking on a no-look pass. It's knocked out of bounds by Axtell as the Red Aces will have the basketball in the inbound play coming from the baseline. Andrew Bowman standing to the right of the basket as he's looking at it. He's to my left. Bowman underneath the hoop to throw it in. Lobs it out top of the key. Kirk with it now. 15 seconds to play. Kirk dribble drives the left lane. Line cut off by Bussing, but shoots over him and scores. Lucas Kirk with his first field goal of the game is 47-28. Axtell's made a three at the end of each quarter so far. Kick into the corner. Shaughnessy tries another one. That one bounces high off the mark, and a rebound underneath goes to Stimpert. And that's the end of the third quarter. After three, it's Axtell 47, Bucklin 28. We're back with the fourth quarter after the break on KNDY.
For all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and excavation services, there's only one call to make. Eagle HVAC and Heating. Formerly Dave's Hardware in Axtell, the guys at Eagle HVAC and Heating look forward to continuing the success they've built over the years. Offering all heating, ventilation, air conditioning needs, as well as carrying a wide variety of name-brand appliances. They do plumbing and electrical, as well as excavation service. Give Eagle HVAC and Heating a call today in Axtell.
Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions, your farm and home marketing team since 1976. Let the family team of Tim, Tom, and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in your real estate experience of selling or buying a home or farmland. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions is experienced in providing timely, professional, and honest service. Find them on the web at olmstedrealestate.com or call today at 785-353-2210.
Three quarters in the books. The 1A Division II state quarterfinals here at Barton Community College in Great Bend as the Axtell Eagles lead 47-28 after three over Bucklin. Axtell will have the ball moving left to right here to start this fourth quarter. A 19-point advantage. Axtell led by 16 at halftime. Axtell, Detweiler to the near side to Shaughnessy. Back over to Detweiler. Swings it back to Shaughnessy. Near corner it goes. Detweiler, left corner. Schmelsley fakes a three. Kicks it on a skip. Shaughnessy near corner to Brocksterman. Skips it back over the left side wing. Head fake by Detweiler. Shaughnessy right side. Back to Brocksterman. Right back to Shaughnessy. Open three. Right wing. A deep one. In there as it rolls over for Colin Shaughnessy. His second three of the game, and it's 50-28. Eagles with the lead. The other way, a three from the left corner, and burying it. Caden Tilley with a smooth stroke that time for Bucklin. 50-31. Back to a 19-point Axtell lead. 7:13 to play in the game. Axtell basketball. Detweiler across half court, dribbling on the right side wing. Holding here. Swings over to Shaughnessy near half court. He takes a couple dribbles. Back to Schmelsley. Back out top Shaughnessy again. Feeding high post, free throw line. Detweiler turns, takes one dribble, kicks it back over to Brocksterman, driving into the lane. Floater from about 7 misses. Rebound tipped around. It's long. Shaughnessy then tips it, but Bucklin has it. Across the timeline, all the way to the rack. 2 point underneath the basket. A miss by Kirk, but a rebound put back for Andrew Bowman, who has 8 now for Bucklin. Axtell's lead back to 17, 50-33. Eagles have the basketball. Detweiler on the dribble drive. Baseline jumper on the way for Bussing. Misses for Grady, and the rebound goes to Lindsey. So Axtell giving it back to Bucklin here. 17-point Eagle lead. 6:19 to play in the game. 3 out top for Bowman. Off to the right missing, and Bussing has the rebound this time. Detweiler pushing the floor for the Eagles. Spinning off the defense. Kicks into the corner. Shaughnessy back over the left wing to Schmelsley. Swings it right side now to Brocksterman. Free throw line to Detweiler. Isaac turns, back out top it goes. Schmelsley, Bussing back to Detweiler, left wing. 5:55 to play in the ball game. Axtell leading by 19. Shaughnessy another deep three from the right side. Nothing but the bottom. The second three of the quarter is third of the game. Shaughnessy with 9. Back to a 20-point lead for Axtell, 53-33, 5:40 to play. Out top, this is Andrew Bowman dribbling left side wing. Tilley with it now for Bucklin, lobbing inside to Lindsay. Double team, he spins away from it. And we have a foul called on the floor on Axtell and Grady Bussing. Number 1 on Grady, 14th foul called on the Eagles. I mean, they had just 1 foul called on them in the first half. That there was just the 5th foul overall on Axtell. Inbound play through the hands of Lindsay. He can't control it and stolen away by Axtell. Broxterman took it out of there. 20 turnovers unofficially now for Bucklin. Detweiler on the far side wing. Bowman going for a steal, makes contact with the body. 2nd foul on Bowman, just the 3rd team foul on Bucklin here in the second half. Bowman with 8 points. Lindsay with 8 to lead Bucklin. And double figures for Axtell, both Isaac Detweiler and Brandon Smelsley with 11. Detweiler dribbling on the right side, lobs it to the right wing. Or actually, Detweiler was on the left, lobs it to the right. Smelsley then turns and throws it away. Stepping in front to steal it out of there was Colson Cook. 14 turnovers for Axtell now. Ball tipped out top by Detweiler, and he's got another steal. 21 Bucklin turnovers. Detweiler up ahead. Shaughnessy fakes. He doesn't have numbers, so he pulls it back out, setting up the half-court offense. Top the key, Smelsley. Broxterman back to Smelsley. 4:50 to play in the game. 53-33. Axtell leading it by 20. They have it, but they threw it away. A steal here for Caden Tilley on the near side, taking it to the rack. He's fouled. Count the bucket. Smelsley went up to try to block the shot. He couldn't get there to it. Smelsley called for the foul, his 3rd. Team foul number 5 on Axtell after the turnover. And it's 53-35 Eagles. And a timeout called by Jason Cotton and Axtell. 4:42 to play in the game. Axtell winning it by 18, 53-35. Back after the break here on Katy Country 90. We're on KNDY, here in Great Bend.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it in to the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736-2359.
When you start a plumbing or electrical project, make sure that you have what you need to get the job done. If you don't have everything you need, Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber can help. Stocking a full line of electrical wiring, switches, boxes, and everything to the fixtures and even light bulbs. For that plumbing task, there's pipes, connectors and joints, faucets, toilets, and accessories. From an installation or remodel to a simple repair, get the plumbing and electrical supplies you need at one stop at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
Dustin Dennis back with you here on KNDY out of Marysville. FM 95.5, 53-35 lead for Axtell over Bucklin. Headed to the free throw line is Caden Tilley, looking for a three-point play out of the timeout called by Axtell. Tilley's free throw rattles in. He has 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game now to lead Bucklin. 53-36 the score. As the Eagles have the basketball. Inbound play. Detweiler trapped and double-teamed in the corner, trying to get out of there. And did. A timeout called, though, by Jason Tynan and the Eagles. So tough spot there for Detweiler as Tynan uses the timeout again. 4:35 in the ball game. 53-36 the score. Back after the 32nd timeout on KNDY.
The State Bank in Axtell is synonymous with quality and integrity in the banking business. Financing for your home, for your farm, or your small business. Contact the loan officers if you need money, or if you're putting money away for something special, or just saving for a rainy day. Visit with the professionals at the State Bank of Axtell. They're federally insured, member FDIC, the State Bank of Axtell.
And Dusty Dennis back with you here on KNDY. It is 53-36. Axtell with the basketball off the inbound. Detweiler gets in a better position off the inbound pass and then takes it up the floor. Foul from behind, going for a steal. Bowman running through the back of Smelsley. Team foul number 4 on Bucklin. Bowman calling for his 3rd personal. Bowman has 3. Lindsay has 3 for Bucklin. Brandon Smelsley with 3 for Axtell. Not a lot of foul trouble for either team, really. And with 4:28 left in the game, 3 fouls is not a big concern. Nobody's going to be coming out of the game with 3 at this point. Now, if you get a fourth, you might. Detweiler on the dribble drive at the left elbow. Hands it off in the corner. Dribble drive baseline. Brockstrom. Shot was blocked, and it goes out of bounds off the Bucklin. It'll stay right here with the Eagles. Axtell and Hanover competing here at the 1A Division II tournament. The Axtell boys, Hanover girls. Frankfort girls are at 1A Division I in Dodge City. And the Marysville boys still alive here in the KNDY listing area. The Bulldogs are at 3A on the boys' side. Inbound play, and the ball goes off the foot of Smelsley, a steal, but then knocked out from behind. Brockstrom called for a foul, though, trying to get it back for Axtell. 16 turnovers unofficially for the Eagles. Second foul on Brockstrom, team foul number 6 on the Eagles. 4:13 to play in the game. Axtell leading 53-36. Bucklin with the basketball as Bowman wants to throw it in. Lobs it out to the top. This is Stempert with it. Crossover dribble back to the left side wing. Stempert bounce pass inside. Backing in Lindsay. Kicks it on a bounce pass. Top of the key. Swatted by Detweiler on a three-pointer by Bowman. Detweiler all the way to the rack. Left-handed scoop. Layup in. 13 points for Isaac Detweiler, turning defense into offense. 55-36. Eagles with the lead. 3:50 to play in the game. Bowman between the legs of the dribble at the left elbow. Puts it up, thought about shooting, didn't have it. Goes inside now. Lindsay back over to Tilly on the left wing. He drives in, floater on the way, off to the left missing, ripping out the rebound. It's Grady Bussing for Axtell. Eagle basketball. Detweiler up ahead to Smelsley. Crossover dribble. Smelsley has it on the left side into the corner for Schmitz, who's back out there. Feeding into Detweiler. Baseline underneath. Grady Bussing layup in. Another assist for Isaac Detweiler, and Grady Bussing's in double figures with 11. As Axtell leads 57-36. Just like that, back to a 21-point Eagle lead. Right lane line driving in is Bowman. He's fouled going up the shot attempt. 2 free throws coming up here for the Bucklin Junior. Team foul number 7 on Axtell, so the bonus the rest of the way for the Red Aces. This foul was called on Landon Schmitz, his first. And again, it is Bowman to the free throw line for Bucklin as he was in the act of shooting. 2 free throws. The first one spins around and out. He has another one coming up. This is KNDY FM 95.5 out of Marysville here. It's 57-36 in favor of Axtell. Second free throw, nothing but net for Andrew Bowman. He has 9, and it's a 20-point Axtell lead. 57-37 to score. Traveling coming up the floor called on the Eagles there on Brockstrom. So that gives it back to Bucklin. Axtell again 20-4 coming in. Bucklin was 15-9 at the outset. Looks like the Eagles will move on to the state semifinals here. Last time they made state, they lost in the first round of 2018 in 1A Division II. They lost in the first round of 2017 and 15 in 1A Division II as well. Rolling on the inside here, a steal by Grady Bussing. Another turnover for Bucklin. Cross half court, Smelsley has it on the right side wing. Back over to Detweiler. Detweiler out top again. Skip past baseline looking for Smelsley. It was not tipped by anybody from Bucklin. It's rocketed out of bounds. And an Axtell turnover. Axtell, again, this is their 10th state tournament appearance. They've actually lost first round 7 of those times. They lost the second round of Class B all the way back in 1925. They were 4th in 1A in 85 against state champions 10 years ago in Hayes at Gross Memorial Coliseum in 1A Division II over Fowler by 10. Actually, they beat Fowler by 9. Left side wing, Bowman has it for Bucklin. Dribbles at the elbow. Kicks it back over to the near side. This is Stempert with it. Bucklin, by the way, is making their 5th state tournament appearance. Stempert takes it to the right lane line with a pull-up jump shot and knocks it down. He has 5. It's 57-39. Axtell with the 18-point lead. Just 2:18 remaining. Pass up ahead as Schmitz has it across the timeline over on the far side to Brockstrom. Brockstrom wisely lets the rest of his team get back. Detweiler feeds underneath to Bussing. Easy layup on the right side is in for Grady Bussing. 13 now for Bussing, and it's back to a 20-point Axtell lead, 59-39. 2 minutes to play in the game. A head fake far side wing, dribbling into the lane. Cook kicks into the corner, a 3 on the way. Halfway down, it popped out. Detweiler has the rebound at the left block, off the miss by Lucas Kirk. Detweiler up the floor, had the ball tipped loose and stolen away there by Bowman across half court. Another Axtell turnover, and up ahead, Garen Stempert makes a layup, and a quick timeout called by Bucklin. 59-41, Axtell with the lead, 1:44 to play in the game. We'll take the timeout as well. Back after the break on KNDY.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. D&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. D&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. D&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a money rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
1:44 to play in the game. It is a 59-41 lead for the Axtell Eagles, and they have the basketball out of the Bucklin timeout. Detweiler across half court off the inbound. Brocksterman, left side, Schmitz into the corner for Schmelsley. Schmitz has it back on the left wing. 1.5 to play. Schmelsley back over to Detweiler. Pressured on that far side wing by Kirk. Detweiler turns, hands it back off to Schmelsley out top. 1:19 to play, and a foul out top called on Bucklin. Team foul number 5 on the Red Aces. And the second personal on Lucas Kirk. Inbound play coming for Axtell on the near sideline, just to the left of the Axtell bench. Throwing it in is Grady Bussing. He finds Detweiler on the right wing. Isaac dribbling it out to the top, over to the left side now to Brocksterman. They're wanting that Bowman's fouling Brocksterman, and they're not calling it. And now they do call it on that far side. A foul on Lucas Kirk, his third. 16 foul. 1:07 to play, down 18. It's a little late, I think, for the foul strategy. And Axtell is a team that shoots 61% from the line, so fairly efficient. Inbound play for a high school team anyway. As Bussing gets it into Detweiler. Pressure defense here. Ball's knocked out, and then they say it tipped off of Detweiler out of bounds. The possession goes back to Bucklin, so better than a foul, I guess, there with 1:03 to play. Bucklin with the basketball off the turnover. Lucas Kirk with the inbound play for Andrew Bowman. Bowman brings it across the Cougar at half court, has it left side wing, gets a screen from Lindsay. Dribble drive left lane line to the rack, running shot, spins around and out. Lindsay has the rebound, put back miss, but a foul from behind on Eli Brocksterman. The third on Brocksterman, team foul number 8 on Axtell. 2 free throws coming up here for Jaron Lindsay. Even though you have an 18-point lead with 53.5 seconds left, you really don't want to give Bucklin a chance to score without the clock moving here, but that's exactly what they have. Jaron Lindsay to the free throw line for the first time, but he missed it off the back iron. He's just a 47.5% free throw shooter on the season. Checking into the game will be Grant Bussing after this second free throw. Should Lindsay make it? If not, then nobody's checking in. Second one rolls in, though, for Lindsay. Jaron Lindsay with 9 points. He had 6 in the second quarter, 59-42. Axtell leading by 17. They have the basketball. Schmitz checking out. Evan Bussing, 5'10" senior, in for the first time. Grant Bussing came back in as well. So a couple different players getting an opportunity here for Axtell at the state tournament. Inbound play baseline. Schmelsley gets it into Detweiler. Isaac nearly lost it, but gets it back over to Schmelsley. Schmelsley back to Detweiler. 47.5 seconds left. Isaac dribbles it across on his own. Gets it back out to Schmelsley, top of the key. 42 seconds remaining. Left side. This is Evan Bussing with it. Detweiler fouled out top by Kirk, I believe. We'll see who the official call is. 17th foul, so Isaac's going to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. It was actually called on Cook. That's his third. Colson Cook, the sophomore for the Red Aces, with 5 points in this game. Again, picking up his third personal foul. Isaac Detweiler to the free throw line. He has 13. 3 for 4 from the stripe so far in this contest. First free throw for Isaac. Bounces off the mark. The 1-and-1 rebound goes right in the middle of the lane on a boxing out the free throw shooter was Colson Cook to get the rebound. Bucklin basketball. Cook fires a deep three from the right wing. It's high off the back, no good. Rebound taken out by Bryant. Oh, they call the jump ball. Very quick trigger on the jump as Bucklin will keep the possession. Substitutions in for Axtell is Blaze Bussing for the first time. 6'1" sophomore. Dalton Heinen out there for the Eagles as well. The 6'1" sophomore. And Gavin Shaughnessy, 6' sophomore, in for the first time. And Bucklin will follow suit and empty their bench as well. Gavin Amaro, the 5'11" junior, in for the first time. Also out there is Preston Yancey, 5'10" freshman. See if back out there was McKenzie. Also out is Nick Fikert, 5'10" freshman. Inbound pass was knocked out of bounds by Lucas Talbot, who's in for Axtell, the 6-foot freshman as well. Baseline, he passed in. A banking shot on the baseline is in for David Amaro. 59-44 the score with 13 seconds to play. Axtell leading by 15 on the right side wing. This is Heinen feeding inside. Ball knocked out from behind and stolen away by Yancey. Axtell turns it over with 4 seconds to play. Isaiah Pierce, 5'7" junior. He's the half-court shot at the buzzer. It hit front rim and missed, and that's your ball game. The Axtell Eagles are moving on to the 1A Division II state tournament semifinals. They win it tonight over Bucklin, 59-44. Axtell now 21-4 on the season. Bucklin finishes their year at 15-10. Axtell will await the winner of St. John's, Tipton, and Lebo in the semis coming up tomorrow night. Axtell 59, Bucklin 44. Back to wrap it up after the timeout on KNDY.
Little Joe's 66 service in Axtell is a proud supporter of Axtell schools and Axtell athletics. If you have automotive repair needs, call Joe at 785-736-2824. With satisfied customers from all over the area, Little Joe's 66 service is the place to turn for all of your automotive repair needs.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Give your child a solid foundation in dance, cheer, or gymnastics. Get them over to Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics Studio in Seneca. With summer enrollment now open for competition and recreational cheer and dance, spots will fill up fast. Find them on Facebook at Little Steps Dance and Gymnastics and start a new summer tradition today.
Count on Cook Excavating for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. The number to dial is 736-2889. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating. Reliable quality service at reasonable rates. No job is too big or too small for Cook Excavating, so call today for all types of dirt work, soil conservation needs, tree clearing, basements, and more. 736-2889 for Cook Excavating.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
As a farmer, you know you can never have too many tools. And when it comes to risk management, there's one vitally important tool: crop insurance. Your rain and hail independent agent can help you use crop insurance as a risk management tool to protect your business. To learn about the insurance tools available, call your local SBS insurance agent. You'll get crop insurance service from an agent that will help you protect what matters most. This agency is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
For all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and excavation services, there's only one call to make: Eagle HVAC and Heating. Formerly Dave's Hardware in Axtell, the guys at Eagle HVAC and Heating look forward to continuing the success they've built over the years. Offering all heating, ventilation, air conditioning needs, as well as carrying a wide variety of name-brand appliances. They do plumbing and electrical, as well as excavation service. Give Eagle HVAC and Heating a call today in Axtell.
And welcome to our post-game show here on KNDY. The Axtell Eagles are moving on to the semifinals of the 1A Division II state tournament as they win over Bucklin 59-44. As we have been accustomed to with Axtell this year, a very balanced scoring effort tonight as the Eagles improved to 21-4 with this victory. Bucklin finishes their year at 15-10. Axtell led here tonight by two players with 13 points each. Grady Bussing had 13, Isaac Detweiler with 13 as well for the Eagles. 11 points for Brandon Schmelzley, including a dunk in the third quarter to get himself into double figures at the time, led the team with 11 points. 9 points added by Colin Shaughnessy on 3 3-pointers in the game, 3-5 3-point land for Shaughnessy. 6 points added off the bench for Landon Schmitz. Big game for the freshman, all 6 of those in the first half, 4 in the first quarter. 5 points for Eli Broxterman, including a three-pointer in the second quarter for the Eagles, and 2 off the bench for Grant Bussing in the third quarter for Axtell. And Axtell winning at 59-44 and moving to 21-4 onto the semifinals of the state tournament. They will face the winner of our next game, which is between Lebo and St. John's Tipton. Pregame coverage is going to begin at 7:45 on our sister station, Katy Country 94. If anybody's interested in listening to that, you can find it on the Katy Country 94 app on your smartphone or katycountry94.com. And you can listen to St. John's Tipton and Lebo, which will be the next opponent for the Axtell Eagles, the winner of that game. Bucklin tonight was led by 3 players, so with 9 points, so nobody in double figures. Actually, we did have 1 player in double figures. Andrew Bowman had 11. I must have missed a bucket there for Bowman. Let's see where I missed it. He had 6 at the end of the third quarter. So, yeah, he had made a bucket that I missed there in the fourth quarter. So he has 11, as long as I check that right. I'll update my stat sheet so I can have it official. 11 points for Andrew Bowman, the only double-figure scorer for Bucklin. Also for the Red Aces, 9 points each for Caden Tilley. He scored 6 of his 9 in the fourth quarter, and 9 for Jaron Lindsay. He had 6 in the second quarter. 7 points for Garen Stimpert. And I think that's actually where I don't know. I gave an extra one to Stimpert, or they gave an extra one to Bowman. Well, I'm not sure how that all played out, but 7 for Stimpert, we'll say. And also 5 points out of my Colson Cook, 3 for Lucas Kirk for Bucklin, and 2 off the bench for David Amaro there in that fourth quarter as well. So again, Axtell with the victory tonight over Bucklin. Final score 59-44 as the Eagles are on to the semifinals of the state tournament. 10 years ago, again, they won the 1A Division II state championship at Gross Memorial Coliseum in Hayes, beating Fowler 65-56. Axtell looking to repeat the feat here in 2023 to take it 10 years later and win another state championship. They're 2 wins from doing that. 1 step closer. The Axtell Eagles, again, they win 59-44 over Bucklin. Take one more time out. When we come back, we'll give you some of the other numbers here and wrap it up from Great Bend on KNDY.
Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions, your farm and home marketing team since 1976. Let the family team of Tim, Tom, and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you in your real estate experience of selling or buying a home or farmland. Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions is experienced in providing timely, professional, and honest service. Find them on the web at olmstedrealestate.com or call today at 785-353-2210.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Splash into spring 2023 with savings on your Blue Valley internet bill. If you increase your speed this spring, you get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20 23-cent bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Due to an influx in orders, Landau Company in Marysville is hiring for full-time assemblers, welders, fabrication, material handlers, and painters. You'll receive an additional 4% weekly bonus for production employees who work their weekly required hours. Landau is working overtime and offers competitive wages and a full line of benefits, including a $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shifts, all-inclusive insurance plan, paid time off and paid holidays, profit sharing, and a fuel allowance to drive to work. Apply online or learn more at Landau.com. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability. Welcome.
With text-to-order options, competitive daily pricing, and no route requirements, Kramer Oil has everything to make your next propane or fuel order a breeze. This is Chad Kramer. Our goal at Kramer Oil is to deliver dependable, reliable products to your home or business at the best value and with the best customer service around. Visit us online at KramerOil.com and see how we can serve you. The Kramer family, proudly serving your family since 1976.
And Dusty Donis back with you one final time here this evening on KNDY as the Axtell Eagles are on to the state semifinals to face either St. John's, Tipton, or Lebo coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here in Great Bend. Axtell winning 59-44 over Bucklin. The Eagles again led by both Grady Bussing and Isaac Detweiler with 13. Detweiler filled the stat sheet tonight. He had 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and 6 steals in this game as well. 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 steals for Grady Bussing. 11 points, 4 assists for Brandon Smelsley for Axtell. Again, the Eagles 21-4, moving on to the semifinals of the state tournament. Bucklin finishes their year at 15-10. Again, the leading scorer for Bucklin was Andrew Bowman with 11 points. Again, earlier today, it was Greeley County winning over Southern Cloud to move on to the semifinals as Greeley County picked up that victory over the Warriors. It was a 33-point win in the end for the Jackrabbits. They took it 56-33. That's 23 points. My apologies. I said 33 earlier. It was a 23-point win, 56-33. And Stafford and South Central played the second semi. South Central won 61-47. So South Central will play Greeley County at 4 o'clock on Friday in the first semifinal on the boys' side. And Axtell is on to the semifinals against either St. John's, Tipton, or Lebo at 8 o'clock on Friday. And the Marysville boys victorious today as well. The Frankfort girls winning yesterday. So we have a lot of semifinalists to cover. We have Hanover girls, Axtell boys here at 1A Division II, Frankfort girls at 1A Division I, and the Marysville boys in Class 3A all making it to the semifinals. So congratulations to all them teams, and we will have coverage for you today, or well, I should say tomorrow and Saturday, continuing on with semifinal action from the state basketball tournaments around the state. Once again, the Axtell boys winning tonight over Bucklin in the quarterfinals, 59-44. The Eagles on to the semifinals here at 1A Division II State on the boys' side. Until tomorrow with the Hanover St. John's Tipton girls game. Pregame at 1:45, tip-off at 2 o'clock on our sister station, Katy Country 94, and right here on KNDY. This is Dusty Donis saying good night from Great Bend, Kansas.
KNDY.